Welcome to U.S. Open Morning Drive, presented by Mercedes-Benz. I'm Sam Gore, along with Todd Martin. Todd, last night, Venus Williams winning pretty comfortably. Nick Kyrgios didn't finish his match. Your thoughts on both of those matches?
Well, Venus looks really good. She's had a great year, and she's continuing her form here at the Open. Nick Kyrgios is he's a complete enigma. It's one thing not to be able to finish a match, but all of us have been in that position as players, but you have to demonstrate that you want to be there. And sometimes he doesn't demonstrate that he wants to be there when he's healthy, and then that certainly causes a lot of questions when he's saying he's not.
Well, a couple of guys who definitely wanted to be on court were Stan Wawrinka and Daniel Evans. What a match they had last night.
And so Daniel Evans has won a ton of matches here in the last few years, has really applied himself. He's the second-ranked Brit, maybe not after this tournament with Kyle Edmund doing so well, but wow, what great tennis, and it demonstrated really what tenacity can do for a competitor. He used his slice a ton and made Wawrinka uncomfortable. Wawrinka didn't play his best, but I think a lot of that is a testament to Dan Evans. Wawrinka's dangerous though. When these big guys get through tests like that, they can free up.
Well, let's talk about today's matches. Jack Sock has a chance to really break through in a major. He's beaten Cilic, a former champion, and today he gets Tsonga.
Well, I like the matchup. I think it's a dangerous one, but it's in some ways similar to playing against Marin Cilic. Jack Sock has really improved his tennis methodically over the years. We've always known he's a tremendous talent. This is a great opportunity. So one is managing the opponent, but I think actually the bigger hurdle for Jack Sock is managing the moment and calming himself, calming his enthusiasm in this big moment of being in the fourth round of the U.S. Open.
Well, a few moments ago you mentioned Kyle Edmund of Great Britain, a big tournament for the British players, men and women, but he's going to face Novak Djokovic in the nightcap. Well,
I like Kyle Edmund. He's a young guy, and he's really applied himself over the course of years. It's somebody that didn't have a tremendous amount of success early in his career, but it's the hard work and determination is starting to show. But he's playing the #1 player in the world who's just fantastic. And Novak has had what I would say a fortuitous week to have a couple of short, no match and one short match when he's really struggling with his confidence and with some injuries. So I like I expect Novak to come out tonight and be sharp as attack and take care of business quickly.
Well, one match that could be fun for the fans, Monfils plays Baghdatis today.
These are two of the more entertaining guys that have ever played on the tour. Monfils has figured out a way to discipline himself. He's demonstrating that he's much more mature than he was just a year or two ago. And Marcos Baghdatis has had a long, very successful career. Dynamic guy, but in this matchup, I almost don't see an opportunity for Baghdatis to win. They're similar players, rely on consistency and athleticism, but Monfils' athleticism is out of this world, and he's really committed himself to not making errors, which is showing really good signs for him.
Let's transition over to the women's matches. Madison Keys and Caroline Wozniacki will face each other today. They've both had matches where they came from what looked like a sure loss.
Yeah, well, Wozniacki in the first round against Townsend, and then Keys just in the last match. Both are very unique players. I mean, Madison Keys is as dynamic and strong and imposing of a player as the women have. And Caroline Wozniacki is somebody who's been there for so long but has never really gotten over the hump at these Grand Slams. The matchup is going to be really quite interesting. Keys is going to take a lot of chances and play with force all the time, and Caroline Wozniacki is going to be as tenacious and counter-punching as she can be. I kind of like Wozniacki right now. I think that it's these moments of past greats who can ride under the radar a little bit, who have surprised us in the past. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if she does the same here.
Another matchup, sort of similar, power versus counterpunching. Kvitova and Kerber. Kerber still has a chance to finish the U.S. Open #1.
Well, and that got into her way earlier in the summer when she had the opportunity in Cincinnati. Kvitova is dangerous. She's a 2-time Wimbledon champion, a great talent. Doesn't move that well, and Kerber is going to make the ball come back and back and back. They're very balanced in their matchup, 4-4 over their careers. But I do think that it's really going to be in the hands of Kvitova. If she's sharp, she's got a great chance. If she's a little bit off, though, Kerber is probably unbeatable today.
Todd, we've been asking viewers to send in questions via Twitter using the hashtag #MBDrive. We've got a question today. Aside from Kerber and Serena, who else could win the U.S. Open on the women's side?
Well, I think the list is actually pretty long. First of all, Simona Halep is right there. And second, Madison Keys is due. I mean, she's not necessarily due to win a slam, but she's due to let you know that she's right there. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this could be her first. And the other is, I'm going to say Venus Williams. She's in good form, and she's healthy, and she's been there before, and I think she can rekindle some old memories pretty quickly.
That's good answered, Todd, and we want to have you send us some questions via Twitter using the hashtag #MBDrive, and we'll try to get them on the show. So thanks for watching US Open Morning Drive presented by Mercedes-Benz.